Wow, quite a bit of reaction here. With that, we're going to be going over to Mike Eppel with a look at what's going on right now. Mike, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Melanie. We are seeing more selling, actually, on the markets across the board. The Trump administration's move here to ban travel between the U.S. and Europe is not exactly instilling any confidence. It is adding to the uncertainty because it is going to, of course, hit particular sectors of the economy very hard. Travel at the forefront, of course. Airlines, cruise ship operators, hotels, booking companies. We've seen all of those affected in the early going this morning. And more selling pressure on the markets. A day after the Dow and the TSX officially fell into a bear market. And that means the market has dropped from a peak to a low, a drop of 20% from the high is a bear market. And it's extending that quite a bit in the early going this morning by another 5% in the early trade. And that's pretty much across the board. This has been the fastest bear market in history, a 14-day time frame that on the TSX alone, it has wiped out about $330 billion in market valuations. We're also watching the price for oil extend its recent losses this morning, down another 6% at just $31 a barrel as the global economy slows, less demand, more supply coming out of Saudi Arabia and others, extending the losses for that particular commodity. The European Central Bank is going to take some action this morning. They are going to cut interest rates. How much, we don't know quite yet, but all of the other central banks have cut 50 basis points. Will they be more aggressive, considering that now there are these new travel restrictions between the U.S. and Europe, which was the unknown that they were not aware of going into this meeting this morning. So that might lead to more aggressive actions by the ECB. We'll be tracking that and what that means as well. And corporate news and notes of the morning, a surprise shakeup at Bombardier. This company, which has recently been selling assets, paying down debt, among other things. Alain Bellemare, the CEO, was effectively turfed last night in a corporate shakeup at Bombardier. Eric Martel, former CEO of Hydro-Quebec, going in to lead that Canadian manufacturing company. But Melanie, it looks right now as though the market's poised for another nosedive, unfortunately, at the start of trade this morning.
Oh, incredible, Mike. All right, we'll continue to watch this. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.